So is this where you're, oh, yeah, yeah, no, this happens, where you're just deciding to report on it now, or no, this doesn't usually happen, and we have to be aware, and here's why?
Yeah, these mosquito-transmitted viruses are indeed accelerating, Chris, and it's happening not only in the eastern half of the United States and on the Gulf Coast and where I am in Texas, but it's also happening in the Caribbean, and it's happening in Brazil and in Central Latin America. So it's a hemisphere-wide problem, and we're seeing the sloth fever is also called Oropouche virus, and that's thousands and thousands of cases now in Brazil, and it's even been linked to birth defects. And we're seeing importation cases here in the United States. The what affected Tony Fauci, our mutual friend and colleague, is West Nile virus, and that's on the rise. We're also seeing a lot of dengue fever now in Brazil in unprecedented levels, and that's now expected to hit the Gulf Coast of the United States. So we're getting ready. This is going to be one of our new normals, unfortunately, in the summer and early fall in the United States and in the Western Hemisphere.
Why now? What do we do about it?
What do we do about it? Well, I think, one of the problems is when someone comes in to see their physician, say they go into an emergency room and they have, say, a fever and a rash or headache or what's called photophobia, they're afraid of the light. First of all, a lot of the doctors aren't even trained to recognize these arbovirus infections, arthropod-borne virus infections. Problem number one. Problem number two, um, the early phases of the illness are very nonspecific. So the or the healthcare provider doesn't really know what they're seeing, and we don't have good what's called point of care diagnostic tests. So by the time someone gets diagnosed, it could be days afterwards. So what I think we need to do is implement a very detailed system. We're trying to do this now at our National School of Tropical Medicine, a detailed surveillance system where we're looking at collecting mosquitoes, doing the full genomes of the mosquitoes and their viruses, doing wastewater testing, and get a more complete county by county map or district by district map. The other problem is our fragmented health system. So some county health departments do what's called surveillance, others don't. Some have capability for mosquito control, others don't. So the whole system needs to be upgraded.
Is there medicine? Because the whole stay indoors thing is not going to work, especially with people coming off of COVID. You know how they feel about that. So, yeah, I mean, is this just some cyclical thing, or is there something we can take, or do you just have to spray like crazy? I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. One, it's really important that people take personal protective measures. So, for instance, I try to get my 10,000 steps in every day, and I do an early morning walk in the morning and then one in the evening, which is unfortunately the maximal time when Culex
Yeah,
mosquitoes are
mosquitoes.
biting. So, what I do, even though the weather's warm, I'm in full sweatpants, hooded sweatshirt, and a cap, and then on the exposed parts of my dorsal and palmar surface of my hands and on my neck, I put on insect repellent that contains 40% DEET. People, in my neighborhood sometimes look at me like I'm a bit crazy, but I say, look, I don't want to get West Nile virus. I don't want to get some of these other conditions. So that's absolutely important, in addition to the county and the city doing appropriate mosquito control interventions.
Dr. Hotez, thank you very much. But I got to tell you, I don't feel a lot better. At least I know it's real. But here's one more thing to worry about. Thank you very much, Doc. And as it progresses, please reach out to us when it's time for updates and changes and stuff like that so we can stay on it, okay?
Absolutely. I appreciate being on.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.